तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। मूकं करोति वाचालं पङ्गुं लाङ्घायते गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे श्रीगुरुं दीनतारिणं। नमयों विष्णुपादाय श्रीगौरप्रियमूर्तये श्रीमते भक्तिवल्लभतीर्थगोस्वामिनामिने कृपया क्षमतामपराधिजनं खलु शायुतशक्तसुदीननरं सुपथे परिचालय सर्वदिनं प्रणमामि च माधवदेवपदम्। वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपासिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। नमो महावदान्याय कृष्णप्रेमप्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्णचैतन्य नाम्ने गौरत्विषे नमः। तप्तकाञ्चन गौराङ्गी राधे वृन्दावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। हे कृष्ण करुणा सिन्धु दीनबन्धो जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिकान्त राधाकान्त नमोऽस्तुते। श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। ग्रंथेरारंभे करिमंगलाचरण गुरु वैष्णव भगवान तीनेर स्मरणे हय विघ्न विनाशन अनायासे हय निज वांछित पूरन। So we are reading about Sri Raghunath Das Goswami from Chaitanya and his Associates book. Yesterday we heard after Raghunath Das Goswami met Nityananda Prabhu, he was graced by Nityananda Prabhu and he told that don't worry, go back to your house. Very soon you will be delivered from your family bondage. Because Nityananda Prabhu, he is Guru Tattva, extremely gracious. So now after that, Raghunath Das Goswami is waiting for a opportune moment to leave the family. One day his Guru Yadunandana Acharya, he came to him and he told that my dear Raghunath, our pujari who is serving the deities, he left. Now I am not able to find any other Brahmana who will be able to perform this puja. Please convince our previous pujari and bring him back. So Raghunath Das Goswami saw this as a nice opportunity to escape from the house, and then in the middle of the night he left. At that time everyone was sleeping, so nobody caught hold of him. And then Raghunath Das Goswami, after traveling some distance, he told his Gurudev that you go back to your place. It's already very late in the night. I shall convince the pujari and send him back to you. Don't worry, you go back. Because he wanted to be completely freed. He does not want anyone to know his opinion, his intention. Therefore, he has sent him back, and now he took the forest path to go to Puri, leaving the highway path and the path of the villages also. And in this way, he is walking towards Jagannath Puri Dham to meet Mahaprabhu. Now, in the morning, the father was informed by the security guards that Raghunath Das Goswami has escaped. So they all immediately, he wrote a letter, his father wrote a letter to Shivananda Sen that you should bring back my son from Jagannath Puri Dham. They could not find Raghunath Das Goswami in the group of Shivananda Sen. Therefore, that letter was given to him and told that whenever you see Raghunath, you please bring him back to Bengal. And here, Raghunath Das Goswami has taken the forest path, and then he is walking 30 miles, more than 30 miles a day. And in the evening, sometimes he would take rest at one place. He stayed in a Goshala, in a cow shed, where a cowherd boy came and gave him milk. In this manner, he continued his journey towards Nilachal Dham for 12 days. He ate only 3 times in all the 12 days. No sleep, no rest, and no proper food also. In this manner, he was completely overcome with devotional mood that nothing became a hindrance to him. Finally, Raghunath Das Goswami arrived at the place of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and Mahaprabhu told, Krishna's mercy is very strong that he delivered you from the filth of the material world. Then Raghunath Das Goswami says, I don't know Krishna. I consider it is your mercy that I have been drawn out of this material filth. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu had showered special mercy on Raghunath Das Goswami because Mahaprabhu's grandfather, maternal grandfather, used to be addressed as elder brother by Raghunath Das Goswami's father. Therefore, that kind of relation is there. So, in that relation, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu showered his mercy on Raghunath Das Goswami, and he spoke to him in an affectionate manner like this. Tomar बाप जेठा विषय विष्ठा गर्तेर कीड़ा सुख करी माने विषय 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 महापीड़ा. Mahaprabhu is telling that your father and his brother, both of them, they are like the worms in the stool. There is a big ditch of stool, and both of them are like the worms in the stool. What is the meaning of it? Mahaprabhu is telling that even though there is a lot of trouble to stay in that, filthy area, they think it's very blissful, very nice. Like, ordinarily we see such, filth or stool, and we get, aversion towards it. But the worm inside that stool, he is seeking pleasure out of it. So your father and his brother, they are like this. Even though they are completely drowned like a worm in a stool, they think that they are very happy, even though there is a lot of pain. These materialistic people, they are like this. They are getting troubled day and night. In Bhagavad, there is an example given. The camel is eating cactus. There are so many nice things to eat, but camel eats cactus. Camel is eating cactus, he thinks that it's very tasty. Wow, so nice, so tasty. Because on the cactus, there are thorns. These thorns actually pierces the tongue of the camel, and it's actually the blood of the camel is getting mixed with the cactus. And the camel is feeling, wow, it's very tasty. So, camel is eating his own blood and thinking that it is very tasty. Although it is very painful, it is very blissful to him. In a similar manner, it's Bhagavad example. Similar manner, the living entities, they are getting so many troubles day and night. Family is there to take care of family, children, house, so many things. One has to undergo so many hardships. But even though he is undergoing so many hardships, he thinks that, oh, very nice. I'm very happy. I'm very happy. Why? Because my wife is there, my children are there, therefore I am able to take care of them nicely. I am happy. But for that purpose, how much of trouble he himself is undergoing, that hardships he is not able to see. So this is the nature of the materialistic people. यद्यपि ब्रह्मण्य करे ब्राह्मणेर सहाय शुद्ध वैष्णव नहे वैष्णवेर प्राय तथापि विषये स्वभाव करे महा अंध सेई कर्म कराय जाते भवबंध. Even though your parents, your father and your elder brother and his brother, both of them, they help the Brahmanas. They are helping the Brahmanas or those who are following the path of Brahman, they are helping them. But still, they are not pure Vaishnavas. They are like Vaishnavas. Now, someone who is helping the Vaishnavas, they cannot be called as Vaishnavas. They are helping the Brahmanas, Vaishnavas. That does not mean they are pure devotees. Because some people say, we are not able to do bhajan, but we will give some money to the temple. We are also Vaishnavas. We believe God a lot. We are also Vaishnavas. We give a lot of money to the temple. But pure devotee and this are very different. It's not considered as pure devotion. So, Mahaprabhu is telling that they are like Vaishnavas, but they are not pure Vaishnavas because they are helping the Brahmanas and those who are following the Brahminical path. They are helping them. Therefore, they can be called as almost like Vaishnavas, but not actual Vaishnavas, pure Vaishnavas. तथापि विषय स्वभाव करे महा अंध सेई कर्म कराए जाते हाय भवबंध. Still, even though they are helping the Vaishnavas and the devotees, still, due to their material attachment, they are blinded. That is why Hiranya Madhunga, he had not paid the entire tax he is supposed to pay to the king because he has still greed towards money. And to take care of the family, all these things he has greed. And along with Hiranya Majumdar, Govardhan Majumdar also fled away. Because he also feared, I will be caught. But Raghunath Goswami did not move from there. Because this is the difference between pure devotion and, what do you call, not impure I should say, but it's like external devotion, some superficial devotion. There's a hell lot of difference between the two. So, तथापि विषय स्वभाव करे महाअंध. It is the nature of the material, of this matter, of this material things or sense objects, that one is blinded by that. Sei karma karai jate hai bhavabandha. And it makes one perform those activities which makes one more bound in this material world. One's attachment to material things, makes him engage in the activities which are more binding. So, Hano Vishaya hoite Krishna Uddharila Toma Kahana na jaye Krishna Kripara Mahima. Krishna has very mercifully delivered you from such filthy place. You are staying with your parents, your mother, father, and your paternal uncle, but they are all greedy for money. They are Their nature is completely blinded by greed to wealth, etc. And therefore, they are performing activities which are more and more binding in this material world. So, Krishna is very, very merciful upon you. Krishna's mercy is so powerful that you have been drawn out from such a filthy place. In this manner, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is telling to Raghunath Das Goswami. Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Thakur कृष्ण कृपा एवं विषय विषेर महापीड़ा संबंधे एरूप लिखिया है. So in the purport to this particular verse of Chaitanya Charitamrita, Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur has written an Anubhashya. The difference and the relation between Krishna Kripa, not relation, the difference between Krishna Kripa, mercy of Krishna, and Vishaya Visher Mahapida, and the sufferings that one attains due to the material poison, material sense gratificatory desires. The difference between these two, what is mercy and what is the suffering that one attains due to material engagement, they are described in this manner. Praktana karma faladi apekha Krishna kripa adhiktar samarthya vishishta. The Lord's mercy is very, very powerful than our previous fruitive activities of the previous fruitive actions. Whatever actions we have performed in the past, we will get reaction to those in this particular birth. So, one is, prarabdha karma. Prarabdha karma means that karma which is ready to be fructified or which is ready to be matured. Now one has to enjoy or suffer that particular fruitive action, the result of that fruitive action. There is no forgo from it. But still, Praktan karma faladi apekha Krishna kripa adhiktar samarthya vishishta. The power of Krishna's mercy is more than the previous impressions. Krishner ei anukampai Raghunath ke विषय रूप विष्टागर्त होते उद्धार करिलो. Krishna's such mercy upon Raghunath Das Goswami has delivered him from the filth of the material world. विषये अनुरागी होइले जीव निज बले ताहा त्याग करते पारे ना. If one is attached to material sense gratificatory desires, he cannot by his own power overcome the material attachments. Okay, as long as one is attached to material things, if he wants to overcome certain shortcomings, he will not be able to do so. One will be able to do so only by the mercy of Krishna. That is why Bhaktivinoda Thakur has written, what is that? Aneka jatane sesabadamane chadiya. What is the line before that? What is the line before that? Kam krodha lobha moha madabhimana saha. No, not that. So all these six, I am not getting the line properly. The six kinds of enemies, the six enemies in me, I am not able to overcome by my own strength. Aneka jatane sesabadamane chadiyachi ashami. I have endeavored a lot. I have put a lot of efforts to overcome all these different problems in me or enemies in me. But I have failed repeatedly. Therefore now अनाथ हे रनाथ डाकितवनाम एकना भरसा तुम्हें. My dear Lord, I have given all my efforts to overcome my shortcomings and to become victorious over these different enemies. But I am not become successful. Therefore, chhadi achi asha ame. Now I have given up all my hope on my personal strength. And now I shall take shelter of your lotus feet. Only by your mercy it is possible. So here he is telling that Vishaye anuragi hoile, a person who has got attachment to material things, by his own strength he will not be able to give them up. Visheshata Shuddha Krishnadas Jiver Nikat Vishay Vishagarta Tulya. And particularly those who are Krishna's servants, or those whose identity is fixed in the knowledge that I am the servant of Krishna, such persons, they see the material things or sense gratificatory things to be not different from a ditch of stool and filth, nothing else. महाप्रभु श्री रघुनाथ के निर्विषय बोलिया जानिलेओ आर्त विषयी के शिक्षा दिवार जन्नई ताहाके उपलक्ष्य करिया इहा कहिलेन. Now what is the use of Mahaprabhu giving this to Raghunath Das Goswami? Because in the very beginning day we heard that Govardhan Majumdar has 800,000 coins as his annual salary. And Hiranya Majumdar, the brother of Govardhan Majumdar, he had no children. Therefore, Raghunath Goswami was the only heir of the entire property. But still, he had not even a trace of attachment to this wealth. We already heard this. Then why, Mahaprabhu had to shower, or Krishna had to shower a special grace upon him? Here, Mahaprabhu is telling this because, Prabhupada is writing, Mahaprabhu is telling this because this material, in order to give instruction to the materialistic people, that by your own strength you will not be able to overcome any kinds of problem in you. You will be able to overcome that only by the mercy of Krishna. Rather than trying by putting your own efforts to overcome that, try to pray for the mercy of Supreme Lord intensely. विषय उहार भोक्ता विषयी के महाक्लेश प्रदान करे. The material sense gratificatory objects and the activities, they give trouble to those who are trying to attain them. Means we think that I am endeavoring to get some material happiness, but the material sense gratificatory activity is giving trouble to the person. Why? Because nothing is easily attained. We are putting so much effort in this material world, the entire lifetime is gone only to bring happiness. Only to bring happiness, the entire lifetime is gone. But the thing is that these material sense gratificatory activities, they give trouble. तथापि विषय विष्ट चित्त संसार विकार संसारिक गण से महाक्लेशप्रद विषय के सुख बोलिया मने कोरान. But the irony is that the materialistic people, they think that, oh, I am getting happiness, I am getting bliss, even though he is undergoing so much trouble. You see, the materialistic persons, they are, running all day for money. All day they are running for money and for sense gratificatory activities. Very early in the morning they rise and very late in the night they are coming back to house. Oh, whole day they are putting their efforts. Even though there is trouble, they think that, oh, I am happy. जड़ेन्द्रिय भोग्य विषय त्यागयोग्य Purisha Gahvar Tulya. So the material sense gratificatory activities or sense gratificatory objects, they are an object to be renounced, given up, just like a, what do you call, a ditch of stool. Nobody would be, staying there. Nobody would want to get attracted or go there. The what do you call, one would want to run away from that place because it is stool. So it is an object of renunciation. So here Mahaprabhu is giving instruction to Raghunath Das Goswami that this is an object of renunciation. Material sense gratificatory activities is an object of renunciation. विषयाभिनिविष्टो जीव गृह्य पुरुषेर कीटतुल्य अर्थात परमार्थिकेर दृष्टिते जड़ भोक्ता प्राकृत विषयी विष्टागर्तेर कीटतुल्य. As per the spiritualist, a person who is following the spiritual path, according to him, the sense enjoyers are nothing but the worms in the stool. एवं से कीट रूप महानंदे नितांत गृह्य विषय विस्तार आस्वादने प्रमत्त, एंड दैट दे आर एक्सट्रीमली बिजी and seeking so-called happiness by eating stool only. Even though there is no happiness staying there or eating that object, still the materialistic people, they, out of their greed for wealth and money, they are constantly endeavoring to attain sense gratificatory desires. It is seen by the spiritualists as a ditch of stool. श्रीमन महाप्रभु रघुनाथ के क्षीण दुर्बल देखिया रघुनाथ के पुत्र ओ भृत्य रूपे अंगीकार करतः ताहार सरकार मंगला मंगलेर जन्य दायित्व ग्रहण करिते स्वरूप दामोदर के बोलें. Now Raghunath Das Goswami had passed through this forest for 12 days continuously without eating, drinking, sleeping, etc. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu saw Raghunath Das Goswami has become very lean, thin, and his body is, under nutrition, means malnutrition. There is no sufficient food that has been given to the body. He saw Raghunath Das Goswami in that state and considered him to be his own son or servant, and he became extremely merciful upon him. In order to bring welfare upon him, he gave Raghunath under the supervision of Swarup Damodar Goswami. Told, whatever is good for him, you please take care of it. Whatever is not good, please keep him away from it. From today, I am giving the responsibility of Swarup Damodar to you. Raghunath Das to you. In this manner, Mahaprabhu told to Swarup Damodar. Sriman Mahaprabhu Raghunath ke Swarup Damodarer haste samarpan korilen. In this manner, the entire responsibility of Raghunath Das Goswami was given to Swarup Damodar Goswami by Mahaprabhu. वैद्य रघुनाथ, भट्ट रघुनाथ और दास रघुनाथ, तीन रघुनाथेर मध्य दास रघुनाथ स्वरूपेर रघु नामे ख्यात होइलेन. In Mahaprabhu's associates there are three Raghunaths. One is Raghunath Vaidya, Raghunath Bhatta and Raghunath Das. Raghunath Das Goswami, Raghunath Bhatta Goswami and Raghunath Vaidya. These are the three different associates with the same name, Raghunath. But Raghunath Das Goswami, about whom we are reading, he is called as Swarupas Raghu, because Mahaprabhu had given this Raghunath under the shelter of Swarup Damodar Goswami. So he is thus called as Swarupas Raghu. भक्तवत्सल श्रीमन महाप्रभु रघुनाथ के आधार और जत कोई बार जन्नो सेवक गोविंद के निर्देश करलेन. एंड भक्तवत्सल श्रीमन महाप्रभु ordered Govinda, his servant, in order to show his love, affection, respect, and feed him nicely to Govinda. Govinda is a personal servant of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He was ordered by him that all the necessities of Raghunath Das is to be taken care properly by him. रघुनाथ केও সমুদ্র স্নানের পর শ্রী জগন্নাথ দর্শনান্তে প্রসাদ ভোজনের জন্য আদেশ করলেন, and he told Raghunath, okay, go take bath in the ocean, then go and take darshan of Jagannath Dev, and then after that come and take prasad. So he ordered Swarup Damodar Goswami that from today you should take care of all his well-being, you should take care of it. To Govinda told that you should make sure that he is eating nicely, all his physical fitness is okay, everything is fine, and show a lot of love and respect to him. In this manner you take care. And to Raghunath he ordered that now you go take bath in the ocean, you take darshan of Jagannath, after that you come back and eat prasad. গোবিন্দ রঘুনাথকে মহাপ্রভুর অবশেষ মহাপ্রসাদ দিলে রঘুনাথ আনন্দিত হইলেন, and Govinda gave the remnant prasad of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to him, and he became extremely blissful to accept the remnant prasad of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. রঘুনাথ 5 দিন স্বরূপ দামোদরের নিকট থাকিয়া প্রভুর অবশেষ প্রসাদ গ্রহণ করিয়াছিলেন. In this manner for 5 days he received the Jagannath prasad, Mahaprabhu's prasad. For 5 days through Swarup Damodar Goswami he received his prasad. ষষ্ঠ দিবস হইতে এইভাবে প্রসাদ গ্রহণ পরিত্যাগ পূর্বক রাত্রিতে শ্রী জগন্নাথের পুষ্পাঞ্জলি সেবা দেখিয়া সিংহদ্বারে ভিক্ষার জন্য দাঁড়াইয়া থাকিতেন. And from the 6th day onwards, Raghunath Das Goswami's life is extremely, the extreme example of renunciation. He was staying good, very nice. He is getting the prasad of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu every day. For 5 days he took, but from the 6th day onwards, what he did is that he, in the middle of in the night, the Pushpanjali service of Jagannath Dev is performed. After the Pushpanjali seva is over, Jagannath temple will be closed, the sevakas will come out. So he would stay at the Singhadwara, the main gate, and then he would beg alms there. He would not eat now Mahaprabhu's prasad very easily. It's very easily attainable. Every day he will get it. But he did not do that. He started begging alms at the Singhadwar. রাত্রিতে জগন্নাথের সেবকগণ জগন্নাথের সেবা সম্পন্ন করিয়া গৃহে প্রত্যাগমন কালে সিংহদ্বারে অন্নার্থী কোনো বৈষ্ণব দেখিলে তাহাকে প্রসাদ দিতেন। এইরূপ প্রসাদ দান প্রথা আছে। And in the night, Jagannath servants, after Jagannath service is complete, when they close the temple door, at that time they see if there are any Vaishnavas or sadhus waiting for prasad, they would give. Even today it is there. They do so in the night. We stay there after Jagannath temple is closed. Then if there are some beggars, devotees, sadhus, etc., then they give that prasad of Jagannath Dev to them. So there Raghunath Das Goswami was standing. নিষ্কিঞ্চন ভক্তগণ এইভাবেই ভিক্ষাবৃত্তির দ্বারা জীবিকা নির্বাহ করতেন। And those who are nishkinchanas, those who have no material desires, all of them, they would fill their belly, or they continue their life in this manner. Means they stand at Jagannath temple and they get some Jagannath prasad in the night. They will eat that and then they will stay without any further desires. What is required? Only food to fill the stomach. That is enough. House is not required, anywhere anyone can stay. Clothing, and so many persons are throwing away the clothes, and the Nishkinchanas, they don't wear other than loin cloths, just some loin cloth is required. So, whatever is required is some food. So, that food, the Nishkinchana devotees, they would go and stand at the Singhadwar of Jagannath Dev, and whatever is given by the pujaris, that they will accept. विशेषतः महाप्रभुर भक्तगणेर मध्ये वैराग्येर प्राधान्य देखा जाए, and particularly in the devotees of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, one can see the detachment from material things. Other persons there is detachment, but in the lineage of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, the detachment is Yukta Vairagya, detachment with proper knowledge of being a servant of Supreme Lord. That is complete. So, Mahaprabhur Bhakta Ganer Vairagya Pradhan Jaha Dekhi Pritohan Gaura Bhagavan. So, Mahaprabhu's devotees, among the devotees of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, what is very, very significantly seen is detachment. Detachment is one of the qualities that Mahaprabhu's associates has got. Jaha dekhi pritohan gaura bhagavan. By seeing this detachment or renunciation, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu becomes extremely pleased. Therefore, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has taught this detachment to material things as a principal qualification to become dear to Krishna or to perform devotion. So, Raghunath Das Goswami is such one classic example of detachment. So, now he is not eating from Mahaprabhu's remnants, but he is going and begging at the Singhadwar every night. So, we will stop here, and then tomorrow we will hear how Raghunath Das Goswami's detachment is enhancing day by day, is getting more and more detached. The detachment happens, as much attachment one has to Supreme Lord, so much detachment automatically happens. So Raghunath Das Goswami is exhibiting in his life, which Mahaprabhu is pleased by, seeing and witnessing, hearing. वांछा कल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिंधुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। श्री श्री गुरु गौरांग गांधर्विका गिरिधारी श्री श्री राधा मदन मोहन पंचतत्वात्मक श्री गौर हरि की जय। परमाराधितम पतित पावन स्तोत्र सत श्री श्रीमद् भक्ति वल्लभ तीर्थ गोस्वामी श्री गुरु महाराज की जय। नित्य लीला प्रविष्टोम विष्णुपाद परमहंस स्तोत्र सत श्री श्रीमद् भक्ति दयित माधव गोस्वामी महाराज की जय। जगत गुरु श्री भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती गोस्वामी ठाकुर प्रभुपाद की जय। श्री श्री रूपानुग गुरु वर्ग की जय। श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासदि श्री गौर भक्त वृंद की जय। अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय। श्री रघुनाथ दास गोस्वामी प्रभु की जय। जय श्री हरिकथा श्रवणकारी भक्त वृंद की जय। श्री हरिनाम प्रभु की जय। श्री हरिनाम संकीर्तन की जय। निताय गौर प्रेमानंदे हरि हरि बोल।